I, I brought mine, I'm not
I
kidding.
didn't,
but
this
I'm-
is the first time I've been.
Well,
No,
I'll
I'm
ask-
sure
I'll
we
ask when
will.
go out.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't, yeah, we'll worry about that later. Gentlemen.
George, can you say your name for me?
Ray Price. Is that good enough?
No.
No, okay.
You guys will just still have to,
Want us to pass these back and forth?
no.
No, good.
Just
Do we have enough?
enunciate.
Enunciate better.
Yep, just project a little.
I,
Sets you up very well though.
okay. I will, my wife has spent a lifetime telling me I talk preachy, and I need to speak not so much, but I'll enunciate and try and be louder.
And it is on and we are live.
Okay, very good.
Oh, he's in here. You're in here.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I've had my lesson that I need to enunciate more.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have our Lori okay. Dr. Hessler. Pardon?
Did pledge allegiance to anything?
I, I'll call together the police board meeting of March 19, 2020. Would you do the roll call?
Commissioner Gardner,
Here.
Commissioner Schwerin. Here.
Right, thank you. We're here and ready to go. Let's have our pledge of allegiance. Even though we're video only, we can still do that formality. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We apologize that this meeting is being held with access only by video. In connection with all the actions of our other governmental leaders, we believe the safety of the public and the department is of the most importance. We will handle only those things that are essential and postpone any ceremonial type functions, our promotion ceremony, our award ceremonies, until a later time when we can all gather together with people. We will especially miss public contact with us. We have greatly appreciated the contact of the community in the past few weeks while we've had our listening sessions regarding the selection of the new chief, and we have taken those comments very much to heart. As we proceed over the next weeks and months, we'll look at how to do this social distance, crowd reduction type procedures in a better way that can be as accessible to the public as possible. That will be our goal, but today we're just having the meeting available by video. The first and most important thing that we want to visit about is the department's response to COVID-19 virus. Keith?
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, thank you. The good news right now is the status of operations on the St. Louis County Police Department is robust. We have all the manpower that we need right now. We were able, in fact, with the addition of 42 SROs and, for example, the POW officers, to put them back into the field. So we were probably staffed as well as, frankly, probably a little bit better than we normally are, considering those additions. There are some of those folks that have been given some additional details, such as EOC and different things such as that. But right now, our status on manpower and staffing is exactly where we want it to be. However, we can imagine a time, based on experience around the country, where we could see an erosion in some of our staffing. Because of that, we detailed a continuity of operations last week. That was finished over the weekend, so we understand what that continuity is going to look like if we have to turn on additional measures to make sure that we preserve manpower that is available to us. I said the other day at a press conference, when you call the fire department, you're going to get firefighters. When you need the EMTs, you're going to get EMTs. When you need law enforcement, you're going to get that. So it's very important for us to understand that we offer that assurance to the community. You have my commitment. We will continue to do that. We may have to do some remarkable things to preserve that manpower over the next few weeks. We're going to see, but we have a good plan for that. Addition to that, we have an MOU through the St. Louis Area Police Chiefs Association and through the City of St. Louis, where we will support each other. So if a police department in St. Louis County, for example, had a problem fulfilling their mission that was due to manpower, we already know between the St. Louis Area Police Chiefs, the St. Louis County Police Department, and the St. Louis Police Department, how we're going to respond to that. So those are already approved and finished. I had the opportunity yesterday to meet with Deputy Chief O'Toole from the St. Louis Police Department. I have also visited with Chief John Hayden from the St. Louis Police Department. But we visited together in a meeting with the St. Louis Area Police Chiefs, and we confirmed that operational MOU. Now, the good news also is beyond that there is legislation that supports such MOUs, so we would merely turn that on if we had to do that. I do appreciate the fact that the Board of Police Commissioners approved special order that is going to basically mimic or define how we're reacting to the St. Louis County Executive Order 12. That's going to continue to define essential employees to the police department and how we basically maintain that continuity of operations through the issues that we're working with right now. Special note to the Emergency Operations Center. The Emergency Operations Center has been fully activated over the last 2 weeks. The work that is going on there is remarkable each and every day. That is, the EOC is stood up right now as a public health crisis. However, the EOC staff is coordinating the actions out of that. We have command fire representation out there, Department of Health, law enforcement, etc. So I'm very proud of the work that is coming out of the EOC. They're doing a great job. We do push information out to our staff as often as we can, which is usually more than once a day. So that information could come out of the police department, it could come out of the county executive's office, it could come out of DPH, our CDC, whatever it is, we want to give our officers as much information as we possibly can. I would say this, we do have a challenge right now. We have some PPE equipment, but we need more than we have. We are hoping to get that equipment shortly, and the faster that we can get more equipment, because we will burn through it, the better off we're going to be. That's equipment such as masks and paper gowns and eye protection, gloves, sanitizing equipment, things such as that. So we do feel like that the delivery of that equipment is on the horizon. However, I don't want to make promises right now on what day it's going to arrive. That's additional equipment other than what we have right now until we really know where we are with that. This is a big lift, not only on a county level, a state level, but certainly a national level. So eventually we're going to get all that type of equipment that we need. Hopefully, in the interim, based on the way we are practicing our job out there on the street, we are minimizing to the extent we can our exposures while still fulfilling our mission of serving and protecting the citizens of St. Louis County. You might also imagine that we are involved in a lot of briefings, not only at the EOC, but we are involved in briefings from either the EOC, the County Executive's Office, the Governor's Office, and in fact, yesterday we sat through one with the White House. There's a CDC briefing today. Some of these briefings, or at least many of them, are law enforcement, public safety oriented, so it's nice to be able to listen in on those briefings and kind of understand where we are right now and what we need to do in the future to maintain our agility. There are a few things that are different than they have been. In-service training has been suspended for the moment. Continuing education training has been suspended for the moment. We're not doing the MACTech training right now. We had planned on doing all of those things, and we have greatly reduced or eliminated maybe is a better way to say it, department official travel. So those are some of the things that we have put in place right now. And I feel like, again, the good news is we have robust staffing levels today, and we are hoping that we have some time in order to get all the PPE equipment we need so we can continue that mission without having to go into the continuity of operations guideline. And again, we're going to cover a little bit, just briefly, about the special order here toward the end of the meeting as far as your understanding that is out there and going to be signed by me probably sometime today or tomorrow morning.
Very good.
Questions?
Thank you very much. We certainly appreciate the efforts of the department to help the county cope with this problem as we deal with it in the next weeks and months.
Thank you, sir.
Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from our meetings on February 19th, 26th, and March 10th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. On new business, do we have contracts that we need to approve at this meeting?
Mr. Chairman, we do, and my recommendation would be we go ahead and approve these contracts, even if some of the instruction and training is going to be suspended. That way we get the good governance moving forward. With your approval, I'll start on the contracts.
Please.
We have a contract for police services agreement with the city of Bell Ridge, a police services agreement with the city of Ellisville, a professional services agreement with MoDOT, and a professional services agreement with William A. Randall to teach 7 forensic scientist basic SEM EDX training. Mr. Chairman, could you ask for a motion to approve?
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
We have a professional services agreement with Jamie Hudson to provide communications training officer training, and a professional service agreement with Jamie Hudson for active shooter situations for dispatchers. Mr. Chairman, could you ask for a motion to approve?
Is there a motion?
I so moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
General orders.
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, we have general orders 20-037 case management, 20-097 arrest reports and booking of prisoners, 20-118 collective bargaining process, and 20-119 Safe Schools hotline. If you could ask for that motion, sir.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve those general orders?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Right, we have listed on the agenda St. Louis County Police Department employee compensation and benefits during a state of emergency. I believe that's the general order you spoke of
That is the
earlier.
special order I spoke of.
There's
Mr.
special
Chairman.
order, I'm sorry.
We've discussed that in briefly anyway on at Tuesday's meeting and today. Again, we had a meeting this morning with the executive staff and Lieutenant Dolly to make sure that this is as comprehensive as it could possibly be. And with a few changes, I would anticipate signing that order. That signing is pending.
Very good. And this is to bring the department into the same situation as all other county employees
It
regarding time off problems that occur with employment relative to our special situation with COVID-19.
Yes, sir, and it attempts to mirror Executive Order Number 12. It has some definitions, and it provides some guidance for the department as we move forward on different situations that will affect us.
The Board of Police Commissioners may now vote to go into closed meeting for review of claims and lawsuits involving the Police Department, Section 610.021 RSMO, and Section 114.020 SLCRO, discussion of employee and personnel matters, Section 610.021 3 and 13 RSMO, and Sections 114.020 3 and 13 SLCRO, and an update on new union negotiations, Section 610.0219 RSMO, and Section 114.0209 SLCRO, and specifications for competitive bidding, Section 610.02111 RSMO, and Section 114.02011 SLCRO. Is there a motion to go into closed session? So moved. And a second. Can we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Gardner,
Yes.
Commissioner Hassler,
Yes.
Commissioner Price,
Yes.
Commissioner Punch,
Yes.
Commissioner Schwer. Yes.
Okay, thank you. We voted to go into closed session now. Thank you very much. And we hope to see you again on a easier, more comfortable basis in the future.